Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to part 4 of this series of stash busting my desk. And I left you last time saying I was going to use up the strips that I still had left, and just going to show you what is left. Let's move these out of the way. So this is all that I've got left of all of those strips. And I actually made, I think we made 3 on camera, didn't we? So I actually made another five pieces of background paper. So I have now got enough to make 16 cards. So I'm just throwing all of those bits in the bin, and we'll just recap. I can't remember which were the ones I made originally, but I have a feeling it's these two, and maybe this one, 3. So then I had some very small strips, so I cut the paper in half and I made 2 individual ones. And we made this one, this one, and this one. So this is what we're going to play with this morning, and let's have a see. Let's have a look. Okay, so I have pulled out some card bases somewhere. Where are they? Are they here? Yeah, these ones. Oops. So these are, I think, 4x4. I thought we could make some cards using these. I've got white ones and brown ones. Let's just double check the size. I think they're 4x4. Oh no, just under. So these are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and the white ones are 4x4. Okay, so I've still got all this ephemera on my desk, and so I thought, oh, let's just get started. I'd like to use all 16 pieces up. I mean, I'd like to make all 16 cards. So let's just see. I think the first thing to do is to put these down. I will need to cut them down a bit because, and I knew that. So I'm going to cut them down so that they fit with a little border around the edge. So these are 4x4, so I need to cut this one to 3 3/4. And let's see what this is. This is, oh, it's 3. So I need to cut this to 3 then. Okay, so I'm going to cut a bit off each end. Actually, I don't want to have it quite as small as that, I don't think. So we can have it like that. I do need to trim this edge, which can happen, you know, when you make these things. Bits and pieces hang over the edge, or that was my cutting when I trimmed off the bits and pieces. So let's see now. So that should fit on there now quite nicely. So we'll do the same with another one. So first of all, I'm going to trim this edge very, very slightly. Very, very slightly. And then the top and the bottom, 3 1/2. Okay, so that should give us another one. Oh, that's interesting. That first one was much smaller. I remember now, it was bent here, and so I cut that off to make a smaller card. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We will go with the flow. Okay, so now this one. Let's see. Let's see. This does actually fit on here. So I could actually make a bigger one. My idea had been to cut it in half and then make 2. But this, but if I do that, the second one will be very small. So let's just trim the edges and go from there, see what size it is. So it's now 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So if I cut it at 5 3/4, 2.5, just under 3, that should give me a half, hopefully. And yeah, that gives me a half, which I might well cut these down further. I don't know, but anyway, let's just get them cut up first. So just trim the edges. Now this one, I want this one on a brown craft card base because of the colours in it. So this is cutting on for 3 3/4. That just fits on there, so we'll do the same. So it was, this is 5.5 is 2.25, 2.5 and 2.5 is 5. Yeah, so just over like so. So I think this will look nice on here. It does. I'll take another one for this one. Okay. So basically this is what I'm going to do to all of these. So I might just do the rest of this on camera, off camera, so that we can get to the nitty-gritty of the card making without too much. Well, now this is 5.5, so that will be 5 is 2.5 is 5.5 is 2.5. 5 for 5 is 2.5. I know what I'm trying to say. Don't worry. So I'll just put you on pause a moment, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back, and that's all of those cut up, and let's see how many we can make in the rest of the half hour. So basically I want just to stick these down. Now sometimes they look nice with something behind them, so you know, just to have a strip of something. If you want to fill the card up a bit, that could be the case. Now I've got some bits and pieces here which I'd already pulled out, and I've messed them all up, so don't worry about it. So I've got some bits and pieces here, so just to use as toppers. So I think maybe something like that would look nice, but I don't like just having this plain here. So I have got, for example, I've got this paper which could look nice there. The black is too small. I've got some other plain papers here. Got a yellow one. I've got this one which is very, very pale lavender. Which might look nice. But I do think perhaps this yellow is okay. So we're going to cut that yellow down to whatever this is. What is this? 4 by 4. So 3 3/4, perhaps 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Let's see what that looks like. 3 3/4. So that looks good on there. And then this one, can just maybe, it can even just go to one side. That's okay. And then I could put this on top as the topper, this way round maybe. And I think that's quite nice. And then maybe just put or put it like this. You can see what I'm doing. No, you can't. Putting like this, so it can put a sentiment here and make it a topper card. So I think that's what we're going to do, and probably we'll be doing something similar to some of the other cards as well. So just put some glue all around the edges. I didn't want to put it in the middle because this paper is very thin, and didn't want the line of glue to be showing. Okay, so put that like so, and then we'll put this. I'm thinking of putting it slightly, oh, well, if I'm going to do it this way, topper, make it into a topper. So yeah, I'm going to leave it like that and put a sentiment here. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll stick this down. I'll have a lot of finishing off to do with all these cards, because I have only just done the bare bones, but I think it'll be interesting to see how many we've made in these 3 sessions. Can't count the last session because that was just making the backgrounds. So okay, right, okay, so we'll put her here. Maybe we can give her a flower. Got a gold flower here. It's a bit big. I have got some very tiny flowers which I might decorate this card with later, but I'm anxious to get on, so so let's get on. Okay, so the next one, so this one, I'm going to do them all tenfold, I think, so that we can put something here. Now I've got this pink. I might leave that for another one. Let me see. I've got this white piece of paper. I'm just using the back of some DSP, which is left over from when we were doing the strips. I'm just going to cut this down a bit, maybe to 3.5. Just want to put it on top of this one. So that's like that. And we'll see what topper we can put on it. I have had a little look for toppers already, and I had them sort of in order, but they've all got muddled up now, so never mind. We'll see what we've got. Okay, so put that like that and that on top like that. It looks to me as though, no, it's okay. It looked a bit crooked, but I think it's all right. So this is another way you can use up bits of paper, which, you know, little scraps. If you want a white side, you know, you just use your DSP that way, instead of racking your brains as to what you're going to make with a small piece. Okay, so that is that. And I had thought perhaps of putting this. This is one of Dawn's. This was from her Halloween kit. The sun. And maybe we could put 1 or 2 flowers around. I think I've got something like that. And then we've got room for the sentiments. So let's keep going. And my thought is that I'm going to box these cards to sell at the craft fair. So you're just coming along on my journey to the craft fair. Okay, so now this one, I want to put this on top of here because or this one, because it picks up the pink from maybe this one. And I've got a roll of white roses here, stickers, which I thought could fit on here. It does just fit. That one. Oh, look at that one. That one is beautiful. This one is nice too. I was just thinking of putting one. I was hoping there'd be some little bits and pieces, but there aren't. Anyway, let's just stick this down. Oops, this is the inside of a frame that I cut out. So nothing goes to waste. You just, as I'm sure that happens to all of you, you just hang on to the things that you've got, and they come in handy, don't they? Quite liking that one. So let's see what that looks like. If I can get it off. And just pop it here. Actually, that looks nice. What size card are we going to put it on is the question. If I put it on this one, and then I can put something there, and a little sentiment maybe. So as I said, I'm just doing the bare bones with you, because I don't want this video to be longer than half an hour, really. So I'm hoping you can see that how easy it is to what's the word? to use these backgrounds as something. You know, you can cover them up completely, as I did with the second card, you know, and just leaving a little bit of the colour showing around the edge, or you can just put things on top of them. So now what should we put on here? Oh yes, well, I have got this piece of paper, which is a mop-up page, and I have got this flower, in which case this will need to go like that. But that's okay. I can either cut this bit off, or I can decorate it with some gems or something. So this is 3.5, so 3 is 1.5. 1 3/4 maybe. So I'm going to put this one here, this bit on here, because this flower is quite colourful. And then we'll see what we do with the other one. So this one. So I've got quite a lot of these flowers, these stick-on flowers, which I'll be using in this with these cards, because you don't want anything too overpowering when you've got a very busy background. So that's what I thought. Okay, I've got another orange one here to put on here, and let's see what we can put on here. I was thinking I had this card out, so maybe put something like this on. What else did I have here? Got all these things underneath here, so I was going to use I'm pretty sure something like that. This piece of card isn't straight, so okay, so this one I'm going to leave the edges on either side. See, I really like that, so I think that's what I'm going for. And I'm just going to put some peel-offs down the edge on both sides. Love these big flowers. I think I had 3 of them. So put some gold peel-offs down the edges. I can find them. Okay. Got these which are more or less the right length. See what a difference that makes already, just to fill in that gap a little bit. So I'll just put one down the other side. Okay, and scissors. Okay, so out of all the stuff that I took out, I have still got quite a few bits of paper, but I haven't got any very small scraps left. I've only got sort of reasonable size pieces which can do, can go on normal cards. So I'm really happy about that. Right, next one. I think maybe this one will be nice on a white one. So I don't think it needs anything behind it, but it probably will need something on top of it. Oops. We'll see. So I was thinking of using this lovely little topper with gnomes and balloons. It does need, it needs something underneath. So where's my I don't like that. Oh, let's see what this looks like. It looks nice on top of there. That would work. So really happy to be using up these mop-up sheets as well. They're just from, the odd bit of stenciling I've done, and I've put the stencil on top of them on top of the paper when I've finished with the stenciling, and spritzed it, and you get quite a nice pattern. So okay, so that's that one. I think we're doing quite well. Let's see. Okay, so white one. It's hard to know what color to choose. This is nice, and I have got, see, I've got this lovely white flower. How nice does that look just on there without anything else? I think that's what we're going to do with this one. I mean, I'm not thinking very much about these. I have to say, to see what that blue one would look like. Actually, it would look nice too. I might just put this blue one down. Keep the white one for something a bit darker. So we'll just give this a bit of a glue. And I'm going to stick that down like so, and cut off this bit at the bottom. So that's the next one done. Yeah, all my cards and everything that I had sort of precariously perched next to me have fallen on the ground. Never mind. Okay, so let's carry on. So this one says happy times and celebrate along here. I don't know, I'm drawn to one of these maybe. Yeah, I think that looks nice on there. And I'm thinking that I'm going to put some peel-offs on most of these. So there might be, this is part 4, there might be a part 5 to this series, which will be finishing them off and decorating them, because I think that would be quite interesting. I've got a green leaf here. I might be changing my mind about the I think that would work. Just going to leave that leaf as it is and put some glue on this. Oops. Okay, so put the leaf like that, and I'll put this on top like so, and hopefully that will stick the leaf down. Just turn it over, give it some pressure, because there we are. Okay, can't really see the leaf very well, but anyway, that doesn't matter. What's this? This is a white one. Okay, got this white one, which, what about one of these in the middle, like that, or this one? These again are from Dawn. Quite like that. Let me see if I like it better on any of the others that are left. I like it on that one actually, so I might use it on that one. Oh, not got many left, guys, just a few, which is good. Okay, so let's put this down on this one. Put that like so, and put that in the middle. Yeah. And if I do it like this, it doesn't matter if it's this way or that way. I think this is a sticker. I can get the back off. Yes, it's a sticker. There we go. Okay. Right. Here we are. So that's another card. Okay. So I've got this green, this red, and I think I am going to put one of those on this one. Okay. Just pop this on here. Okay. Okay, this one might look nice with this on top. Well, this one might look nice with this on top. Yeah, I think this one. I'm just going to trim off where the blue is. So like so, and then let's find a flower to put on it. It's nice. Or got this one, which is very dainty. Yeah, it's too dainty. Got any others here? Blue one. In fact, I think that looks quite nice. And I've got a butterfly here, which might look nice. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to put this butterfly down straight away because it's sticky. Okay, so this will be one where I put peel-offs down the side, definitely. I was going to use this one, wasn't I? I think that will look nice. Okay, that's that one. So I've got 4 left, 3 left. Okay. There's 2 here. Just wondering why that felt so thick. Okay. This is very Christmassy, this one, isn't it? I did actually use quite a lot of Christmas papers on one of them. Right, now let's see what we've got left. I've got another one. I found another one. Right, okay. There's that little bit that I cut off, the blue bit. Turn it around the other way. Red and green. Just thinking maybe this like that could work. So that's the bottom part of the yellow card that I just cut off. And there's the topper. Okay, that's that one. Right, next one. This is nice. Maybe just like that. Or this one, just like that. Oops. I think I prefer this one. So let's do that. I do hope I'm in shot. I'm probably not, and I'm probably going to be told that half the video was out of shot, and I apologize for that. As some of you know, I have to work quite far away from my desk, so consequently I tend to work towards the front of the desk. But anyway, here's what it is. So that's another one. Okay, so I've got 1, 2 left, and I need 2 more card bases. I've got this one, which is smaller. That will fit on there quite nicely. Okay, and I'm seeing this flower, and I'm quite liking that. I'm seeing this flower, quite liking that, but I want to put a strip of paper underneath it. Now, where's that yellow paper gone? So for example, like so, but a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter. 3 1/4, and it's at the moment it's at 1 3/4, so I'll do it to 1 5/8. Let's see what that looks like. It's still too long. Okay, so let's do it at 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/4. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. 3 1/4, and then put that on top. So that's what we're going to do. And again, I've just gone around the edges. Hopefully nothing will show of the glue. Just want to see which one I prefer. This one. I actually like this one. I think I'm going to go for that. Put it slightly at an angle, and that's the next one done. And so we've come to the last one. Let's get a card blank. So this one, and let's see what we're going to put on it. I did have these black flowers which I thought were rather nice. I've only got 2. Oh, there's more little bits and bobs can go in the bin. Let's see what else I've got here. So I do think I've used up all the bits and pieces I was going to stick on them, which is good. I really like the black. So, well, maybe 2 is okay, and I'll find a butterfly or something to make up the 3rd element. Or I'll put some rhinestones or something on it, some gems. So I had these in somebody gave me these ages ago, along with a whole load of other black cutouts. So I'm happy to be using them. Okay, actually I've got a yellow flower. Maybe I was thinking of putting in another colour. Let's see, I've got blue. I think I might decorate those up. And then maybe, I don't know if I've got any more of those. Oh yes, I've got another one here. Oops. 1, 2, any more gold flowers. I've got another flower. Decisions. Oh yes, so I've got these stickers which have got flowers on, which are quite nice. Several of these. I've got this beautiful flower. Oops, it's got stuck under my desk. Stuck those down now, haven't I? Really like this one. Don't think this is big enough. This might be too big. Oh, I'll just leave it like this, and I'll find something else probably as I tidy up that I can use. So there we have it. That's all 16 made. So I'm just going to bring in something that will cover this, so that I can show you the cards. Oh dear, I had a big envelope and it's disappeared. Oh, here it is. Right, okay, so I'll just move all of that to one side and put that here, and let's have a look at what we've made. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I found another one of these. But anyway, 14. So there should be 15 altogether. Well, I can't see where the other one went. It's on my floor somewhere. Oh, here it is. Here we are. 15. I've done 15. This one will get done on off camera, and then we'll come back. We'll decorate these up, put the sentiments on, together with the ones that we made yesterday or the day before. These ones which I made off camera, which are all part of the this de-stash, and these ones which we made the day before yesterday. So yeah, I hope I hope you're ready for, hopefully it will be a relatively quick session, because I'll have all the sentiments and everything ready, and it'll just be a matter of putting the peel-offs or whatever, or I might do some of the peel-offs off camera. So thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'm sorry this is 41 minutes. I'm so sorry, I got a bit carried away. So thank you for bearing with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.